Hello football friends and welcome to SVM's Conference Blitz. I'm Christopher Heimerman, joined by SVM's Patrick Petrosky as well as SVM sports reporter Ty Reynolds. Right off the bat, we're going to break down the matchups in the NIB-12 for Week 6 of the high school slate here in the Sauk Valley. Then we'll go right into the big Northern West contests. We lead off with a battle of a couple of 1-4 teams. The Dixon Dukes travel to play LaSalle, Peru on the road this upcoming Friday. I'm going to go ahead and look the other way on the Dicks. 56-0 loss to Geneseo on Friday night. That was a game that just snowballed on them. Clearly overmatched by a much bigger and stronger Geneseo team. Doesn't help when Matt Coffey goes out with his mild ankle sprain. This week, we're going to be looking at the diminutive quarterback, Colby Sassano of LP. They kind of got edged by Sterling, gave away a bunch of points in that game, so we come back to something Dixon has struggled with this season. Giving away the football and that leading to points. Bottom line in this game, the team that turns the most turnovers into the most points is going to get out of this one with a NIB-12 West victory. You know what, why don't you go ahead and give me the Dukes in a squeaker, 20-17.
This week's other NIB-12 West matchup is Sterling at Streeter. Streeter is 0-5 and has been outscored 161-47 in 5 games. That means they're averaging 9.4 points per game. Sterling has a Drake Penaflor-Heyer who has run for 411 yards and 5 touchdowns. He was very solid in the second half when they needed to burn some clock last week against LaSalle, Peru to put that win away. Bryant Lilly was also very good. He ran for a couple of touchdowns last week. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball a little bit. I believe that the Sterling's going to win this game up front in the trenches. Sterling's lines on both sides of the ball should be much stronger than Streeter's. Streeter, like I said, has given up 32.2 points a game. Sterling has scored at least 21 points in 4 of their 5 games. I think this one will be another one along those same lines. I think Sterling will win 35-7.
To kick off the Big Northern, we have the Byron Tigers visiting the Oregon Hawks. Byron is coming off a close loss versus Stillman Valley last week, 21-28. Their only win this year has come against Rock Falls in Week 4, and that isn't saying much. Oregon, on the other hand, got smoked by Rockford Lutheran. I think that this week the Hawks will rebound and get this W in a close one, 28-24.
Wrapping up this portion of the Conference Blitz, we look at that Rock Falls team that Patrick Petrosky clearly doesn't think a whole lot about. They check in at 1-4 and travel to Stillman Valley to take on a 5-0 club that right now is in the driver's seat in the Western Division. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with this one. The name I'm going to point to is Zach Hare of Stillman Valley. 83 carries, 607 yards, a legitimate threat to go over 300 yards this week against Rock Falls because the Rockets, I watched them against Byron, couldn't contain any of their backs. I think Hare's going to absolutely run wild on Friday night. It's a chance for a big-time statement game for the Rock Falls Rockets. I just don't see them getting it done, though. I'm taking Stillman Valley 55, Rock Falls 35.